All right, did you make it all the way to the end? Because here we are. We're at the key of G flat, also known as the key of F sharp, because this is another one of those enharmonic scales and cadences. This is the last scale that we are doing in our, as we're going around the circle of fifths. So congratulations if you made it all the way to the end. If you are my student and we've come this far, this will be a test at your lesson next week to make sure that you have understood completely how we do 2-octave scales and how we do the cadences with inversions. So I will not be showing you the 2-octave scale or the cadence with the inversions. I will, however, show it to you in 1 octave. I will show you the cadence in the first position. I will tell you the names of the chords. And with that information, you should be able to do it the rest yourself. And I will see you next week and see how well you did on the test. Okay, so without any further ado, here we go to the key of G flat, also known as the key of F sharp. Let's just go back and review the key of G for a minute. If you remember, the key of G had 1 sharp. The key of G flat is awesome because it's all flats except for the F natural. Okay, it's an easy way to remember the notes. We start with finger 2 in the left hand or the right hand. And there's our F natural. We started on 2 and ended on 2. We start with the G flat chord, G flat, B flat, D flat, C flat, E flat, and G flat for our 4 chord. A D flat chord spelled D flat, F, and A flat. And a D flat 7. If we're playing it in the left hand, we start with finger 4. There's our C flat. Our 1 chord, G flat. Our 4 chord, C flat. Our 5 chord is D flat. And our 5/7 is D flat 7. Now, if you remember, at the beginning I mentioned that this is another one of those enharmonic scales. So you would play the exact same scale, the exact same way, except that you would call the notes by their sharp names rather than their flat names. So we would say F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp. It's just as simple as that. So I'm not going to play the whole scale and cadence and all of that. So you just understand that if you're playing in the key of F sharp major, you're just calling them by the sharp names rather than the flat names. So we have made it all the way around the circle of fifths. Pat yourself on the back, give yourself a little hug because you did it. You guys are awesome. I will see you again later as we start to talk about the minor scales and cadences. But for now, just be happy that we made it through those majors.